J.G. Williams.
Woo!
Yeah, let's give the guy a round of applause. He's gonna really augment our performance, with a little bit of intellect. Derek, take it away.
Thanks, John.
Hey, Derek.
Woo!
John's up here looking awkward. You can look awkward.
Nice pants.
Like ground-out cigarette butts, like radial tire tread, his heels click against the grate of the highway. Skating its twin yellow lines with the lengths of his fingers outstretched like a magician, there is a name for God on his tongue that he cannot speak without singing. In each passing day, he knows that the world hides more than it reveals. There are apples in his eyes. He expects trees to sprout roots from the seeds buried in his brain. Blowing across the mute tectonics of mountains are guitars budding in the dirt, tuned by the wind. In the desert, he buried the exquisite body of a cello to press his ear to the ground and hear the earth speak in a language he understood and knew how to answer. He dreams in music. His song is ever playing. It doesn't know that songs are meant to resolve in 2 to 4 minute intervals. His hands clap in rhythm. His head shakes in rhythm. His hips rotate and turn to the earth. He knows the Pharaoh's dance. He dances fierce tape loops and delays and reverb. Uses terms like rubato and model and raga. In tablatures of missing notes, only the sound remains. From the still boughs of buildings, you've seen him stumble home at 2 a.m. He has amplifier ears, a microphone mouth. When he plays, the shriven and lean lengths of his body writhe. And when he sings, each breath smells of basalt. Yeah, so we got a plan for you guys tonight. You're gonna hear some loud music, you're gonna hear some quiet music, you're gonna hear some lyrics, you're gonna hear some poems. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. This is called Anatomy Lesson. Before my body grew into this dark singing gothic of desires, I splashed down a slick spaceship in miniature. Born to a row house of a woman who asked and then pleaded with the nurse, please take him away. Passed through the gauntlet arms of strangers, nurses who only wanted to take me home, teach me to be theirs. They pushed the thick, matted white hair from my steep forehead while I slept in a wilderness of squirming infants, all lined up in rows like an Iowa cornfield shudders in the breeze. I was never their family. My pink throat bellowed with rude scrimshaw, and imprinted there down my sternum the first name I was given. Some children are conceived of a great romance. Well, I am the son of a one-night stand, illegitimacy handed down to me as an unwrapped gift. I hold it close when my hands are empty, the reprieve of an unclenched heart. At 9, my parents explained who I was. Some piecemeal lineage and a history of addiction read from forms that resembled lost dry cleaning tickets. That day, I swallowed my first dragonfly. Choking down the frenetic pumping of its construction paper wings, I wanted it inside me, All the people who held me when I was little flinched as I swallowed. Cupping her hands to my shaking and compact body, my mother stared into the blank page of belly. The neat stitchwork of her hands listened to the beating of wings held together with rubber cement. Wax from a 64-color box of crayons. All those reeling, beating colors, drunk and confused by their beauty. Each summer I've tried to regain that feeling. Crunching down upon the wan exoskeletons of dragonflies, the parchment of their wings wet with my saliva. Listening very hard, I'd stare down my concave chest and wonder why it was so empty, so silent. A life that did not become was left in a New Haven hospital. Next to an empty waiting room, a string of gunshots predicated my first gulping breath. Between those shots, something lived, something died. I don't miss it anymore.